Hi guys! So it is obviously Friday again, and I know it is time for Feedback Friday, but I just haven't had the time this week because I have been working on a very exciting new project with Indie Pindy Pom Pom. I can't share many details with you at the moment, but hopefully across the next few weeks, maybe within the next month, I will be able to start talking about it. But I am very, very excited about it, as I'm sure all of my girls will be. I'm sure that'll make sense soon. Um, yeah, so stay tuned to hear about that. But I just thought I'd record a quick video because any of you who follow us know that Indy went in to have some teeth out yesterday. And I just thought I'd let you guys know how she is. Um, I also wanted to talk about some discount codes that we're offering, especially in the run up to Easter. And yeah, I think that is it for now. So Indy went in yesterday to have some extra teeth out. So I know it's quite common in Pomeranians. Sometimes when their adult teeth come through, their baby teeth don't actually fall out, so they don't get pushed out, and they just kind of move to one side. So they end up with like almost a double row of teeth, or like teeth protruding in funny places, and they end up looking like baby sharks or warthogs. Craig used to call Indy his little warthog. Can't do that anymore. Yes, so she had to go in yesterday. She was put under anesthetic and she had her extra teeth out. I did post a picture to her story yesterday. If anybody's actually interested to see the picture, just DM me and I'll send it to you. I just found it quite interesting. It kind of weirded me out at the same time, but I also thought it was cool to see the teeth because she's got a very small little mouth, and I can only look inside it for so long before she's like, leave me alone. So yeah, it was nice to kind of see. The vets obviously took very good care of her, but they took some photos while she was in, which was nice. Bad news is it looks like Daisy has some extra teeth too. So with Indy, my main concern was the fact she was going under anesthetic and she's so tiny, and it's just natural to worry. But in terms of her temperament and everything, she loves the vets. I mean, she doesn't necessarily love going to the vets, but she loves the nurses, she loves the vets themselves, she gets excited about going there. Um, with Daisy is very, very reactive. We got Indy at 9 weeks old, I think. And she'd been well socialized by the breeder. She was a perfect little pup. We took her to puppy classes. We've done all the normal socialization things with her that you do, and she's perfect. She's loud, but she's perfect. Socially and everything. Daisy went to a different home first, so we didn't actually get Daisy at the same time as we got Indy, even though they're litter mates. And it just wasn't the right home for her. And unfortunately, when we picked her up, I think she was maybe 5 months old in October or November. Um, yeah, a lot of those like vital moments had already been missed for her. And whilst that might not affect some dogs so badly, it's really, really affected her. You can really see it. She's very, very reactive to anything outside of the house. It's like anything, as soon as you're outside of an area she's comfortable with, it's like she's overstimulated, so she can't deal with people, cars, dogs, cats, birds, anything. Um, yeah, and we live in quite a busy area, so even though there's lots of walking routes, it's actually very, very rare that you'll go for a walk without encountering multiple other dogs. And we keep Indy on lead because she's small. But she's got perfect recall. And we walk the other two generally off lead. It depends on where we are. But with Daisy, because of how she reacts, she's fine if she's on her lead and everyone leaves her alone. She makes a bit of noise, but she's on her lead, she can't do anything. But you'll find that a lot of off-lead dogs don't it's not the dog's fault, but the owners don't respect the fact that Daisy is on a lead, and they don't allow her sufficient space. And that's very, very stressful for her. She reacts and protects herself by snarling and biting and snapping. And that might be fine if she was a bigger dog on her lead, but she's so small. I mean, she's less than 3 kilos. I think she's maybe like 2.3 kilos. And if the wrong dog comes up and provokes her and it reacts, she's the one who's gonna get damaged. You can definitely tell this is something I feel very strongly about. But let's not go down that route. Basically, my main concern with Daisy going into the vets is not the procedure itself, but it's going to be a very stressful experience for her, because even to just walk into the vet's clinic, she just loses it. She just really, really doesn't like it. We've had her for 6, 7 months now. No, is that right? October. We got her in October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, so maybe 5 or 6 months, depending on whether we got her in October or November. And she is making improvements, but it's very, very slow, and it's going to be a very, very long process. Um, yeah, so I don't want to send her backwards, but it has to be done. We have to get her little teeth sorted out. So such as that. But yeah, just a reminder to everyone on the importance of early socialization with your dogs. Um, yeah, second thing that I wanted to talk about, maybe the second, maybe the third, was to briefly mention that obviously we are coming up to Easter, and we have been given a special discount code by the Perfection Pack to use in the run up to the Easter weekend. So if you guys don't know, the Perfection Pack offer themed subscription boxes. So last month's one was superheroes. Um, actually, it's this month's one. Next month's one, so May, is going to be Game of Thrones, so it's obviously very topical at the moment. And they are offering a subscription code which allows you guys to get 50% off your first subscription box. And the best thing about this is the fact that you actually don't get tied into a subscription. So if you want to, obviously, prices vary depending on how long you commit for. But if you wanted to just try a single box, you could get it for 50% off. And they do a variety of different boxes. They do treat boxes, they do a standard box, they do a premium box, they do boxes from multi-dog households. I think they even do boxes for cats. So the code for that is Indie Easter, and I'll pop a link in the description. But yeah, if you guys want to avail of that, obviously you can. And also we work with Luna's Loft, we work with Wolfpack Petwear, and we will be working with Bumby and Company soon. So if you want their discount codes, check our bio, or said bio very, very strangely, or take a look at any of our recent photos, and you'll see the discount codes in the descriptions. They are all fantastic companies. They really are. If they weren't, we wouldn't be involved with them, or we wouldn't be representing them or affiliated with them. Everything is pretty much either handmade, or in the case of the Perfection Pack, it's sourced by the business owner. And things that the items are all very, very good quality. You really can't fault them. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about any of the brands that we're involved with, obviously let me know. And if I can't answer them directly, I'll make the effort to find out for you. But yeah, I mean, you'll see yourselves from everything that we're involved with. We purchased from. We obviously don't represent anything that we don't endorse anything we don't believe in ourselves, or we don't use ourselves. So you'll see different items and stuff popping up on our feed from time to time. So that hopefully gives you guys a little bit of faith. And sorry, I know I sound very, very deadpan this afternoon. It's been a long day. It's been a very, very long day. It's been a long week. But yeah, we have got some exciting news coming up, so stay tuned for that. And I will speak to you all soon, I am sure. Thank you for listening, and have a wonderful weekend.